Hi again, and welcome back to our video tutorial series for how to create a website through our local business first site editor. Today, we will be reviewing the search engine optimization features. Search engine optimization, or SEO, is the process of improving the visibility of a website or a web page in a search engine's unpaid search results. This is commonly called the natural or organic traffic. To get started in editing your site's SEO, go to the left-hand column and go down to Settings. Then go right into the SEO tab. Here you're presented with three options. The first is the entire site title. This is displayed by search engines in their preview of your website. It is important for both SEO and social sharing purposes. When filling out this information on your website, try to limit this to a 60-character maximum. For my website here, I'd like to go ahead and add website design, design your own website, and local business first. And you can see that I've gone over the limit by 1, so I will just go ahead and delete own. And now you can see that it falls under the 60-word or 60-character limit. Next, you'll see the site description section. Here, you'll have the opportunity to give an overview of the content and information that the site provides. Search engines use this to display a description for the entire site page. Try to limit this section to 160 characters. So for our local business site, I will add this block of text right here. And this just says we provide an affordable quality website design in Franklin, Massachusetts and Boston Metro West. Our clients are local small businesses which want to improve their online presence through search engine optimization and so on. Then the last option here is for the site keywords. This is where you can list words related to your entire website. Note that search engines no longer use keywords to impact your ratings. However, some believe that keywords are still used in cached pages. On the other hand, some smaller free directories and search engines may still use them to help categorize sites. All keyword usage should be considered optional. For us at Local Business First, some top keywords would be DIY website, website design in Franklin, Mass, and so on. You can see that I've just separated them all here by commas. And then finally, as you keep scrolling down, you'll see an option for lazy loading of images and widgets. Lazy loading of images and widgets improves page speed by loading images and widgets when they become visible on scroll. You can also enable an option to display a default system font so visitors can start reading instantly while their site fonts are still loading. So always make sure that these two options here are enabled before publishing your website. So moving on, it's really important to also apply these SEO changes for the individual pages on your website. So on the left-hand side, find the Pages button. And then once clicking into this, you'll be able to see your complete list of pages. Next to each page title, there's a little wheel to identify the Settings tab. So go ahead and click into this and then find the SEO menu. You'll then see the same set of options that you did on the previous SEO page. So just as another brief overview, the first option here is the site title. So once again, this is displayed by search engines in their preview of your site. It's important for both SEO and social sharing purposes, and when filling this out on your site, try to limit this to that 60-character maximum. The tag title should contain important keywords to help search engines determine what your page is really about. Also, real people will be reading into the site title when deciding whether or not to click on your website as a search result, so make sure that it's people-friendly too. And so for our purposes here on our website, I'm choosing to include DIY website design, design your own website, and local business first. And then moving down, you'll see the site description. As a reminder, this is where you give an overview of the content and information that your site provides. Search engines use this to display descriptions for the site pages. And once again, just try to limit this section to 160 characters. The site description is used by search engines when they display the content of your site on their results page. So while this field isn't necessarily important for search engine rankings, it's very important for compelling users to click through to your website. So I'll just enter these in here. And for our website, I'll do build your own website or an online store. And once again, kind of utilizing these keywords. And then finally, once again, you can scroll down and then see your page keywords. This is a section for you to list key terms related to your website. You can just go ahead and list all of your keywords here and separate the words with a comma. So I'll just copy in pretty much the same as I did on the home page, but your different pages will have different keywords. And just also a note kind of going back up to the page description and titles in the keywords as well, it's really important to know that the best practice is for each page to have a unique title and description. So for this reason, we definitely recommend that you do all of these changes for every single page within your website. The last thing that I'll show here is the social networks image or open graph. This allows you to set the image that will be displayed on Facebook or LinkedIn or other social medias or social networks when you share your site on these platforms. So for example, if I were to go to my actual website, copy the link, and then post it into Facebook, it's the image that would show up. So I'll just go ahead and insert one of kind of my generic pictures here. So if I were to go to our website, copy this into Facebook, people would get the link to our website along with this picture. And also just a note, the recommended size for this image is a 1200 by 630. And there are just a few other ways that you can further your SEO through on-page SEO techniques. And the first is through keyword heading. So I'll go ahead and exit out of this and go into my first heading here. So make sure that you include your main keyword in the title of your page or your blog if that's what you're working on. For this page titled services, at least one of your keywords should really be in the heading of the page, and it should be listed as an H1. So one of my keywords, as mentioned earlier, was a DIY website, and you can see here that it is identified as an H1. And just as a reminder, H1, they are set if you go into the design, into the global text section of the site editor here and scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll find that H1 is preset as this font, and then all H2, H3, and so on as well. Also, it's important to remember you can only have one H1 per page, but you can have more than one H2. And then you can also optimize images. Who knew that that was even a possibility? But you can. So if I were to click onto this image here, you can see that the name of it is localbizfirst-computer to kind of identify what that is. So still having a keyword here that would be computer. And I changed that on purpose so that I'm avoiding names like image1.jpg or 12345.jpg. So I'm just kind of once again using some keywords or buzzwords here. Also, consider using image titles and alt tags. Alt tags are used within code to describe the appearance and function of an image on a page. They act as alternative text to photos for web accessibility and to provide better image context or descriptions to search engine crawlers, which helps them index images properly. These are also important for visually impaired users who use screen readers, which read alt attributes to better understand on-page images. Furthermore, alt tags are displayed in the place of an image if a file can't be loaded. So you can see here that the alt text for this image in particular is DIY website devices. So it just shows the computer and the iPhone here as well. And that is it for our SEO tutorial. Be sure to reach out to our experts here at Local Business First if you have any questions for how to incorporate SEO into your website. Thanks for watching.